Alrighty, here we are. Welcome back to our stream. We have started slightly on time. We have one of our people back today, but we also lost another one due to evil Wi-Fi issues.
Internet shitting the bed finally.
Yeah. So,
internet service providers.
Yes,
all
exactly.
Of them.
So we'll do our introductions. So I'll first introduce our DM, who is above me.
What?
What?
No, you're good. Sorry.
Okay.
I went into Twitch and saw something.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
So yeah, I'm your DM, Kevin, and/or Evil Sales Ass. We've been running this game. This is what, our 6th session now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Our 6th session, still using the level 1 overlay?
They are.
Okay, fight me. I have it done.
Okay. So, but it hasn't left you and gotten to Nick yet?
Nobody reminded me.
We literally did.
Yeah.
That was like 5 hours ago. I was at work.
It was closer to 12, but we'll let it slide. We're here to play games, not point blame.
Yeah, because it's always Nick's fault.
Oh,
Right.
fuck you.
Because if anything, hashtag blame Nick.
Huh.
So, on that wonderful note, Nick, let's start with you on the introduction.
Okay. Well, my name is Drümstij Hæypelt. I am a Minotaur fighter. And you can hug me or run away from me. I don't matter. It doesn't matter which. In my spare time, I'm either brooding or I'm just trying to figure out what's hidden inside this wonderful home that we acquired. And I'll move it on to the one below me.
Oh, that's me.
Everyone's going to see a different person as below you.
Yeah, sorry.
I know the layout of the thing.
Okay.
Sorry, I got distracted. The Twitch is doing a Pokemon marathon. That's what the O is about. Yeah. I'm Blazing Fire of the Great Jungle Clan. Did I actually get that right?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Wow. Okay. I don't know. I guess I'm looking at some moon goddess shit. Sorry, I'm about 2 drinks into the night.
It happens.
Just getting started.
Skye would be next. Rodrigo's not here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Haha. Alright, my name's Lesstara. I'm a elf sorceress. I don't know. Just kind of just sitting in the corner, kind of minding my own business so I could wreak some chaos.
The chaos just happens when you do things.
Yeah.
And that leaves Oliver.
Yes, I am Warren Woodbrook, a rogue who doesn't steal anything and has been mostly following the party around and trying to get them not to break into things so far.
It hasn't worked.
Fail!
We're 50-50 success rate on that so far. I've also been spending a lot of my free time trying to track down some of these Xanathar people.
Yeah.
But we'll see where that goes. That's what I'm doing in my free time.
You sent me a message in the middle of the week with a couple of things you wanted to do during downtime. So we're absolutely going to get to that near the beginning.
Kevin's mic only being weird for me.
No, I'm hearing it too. It
No.
keeps dropping
Okay.
like every so often.
Weird.
Actually, it sounds normal to me. I don't know.
Is it you're using your camera mic, right?
Yeah, it's the setup that's been working.
It has been working, but I know it'll occasionally just kind of like drop and then come back.
It could be your voice just gets too low for the camera.
That's a possibility. I will try to
Scream.
Scream.
speak louder.
I'll try to scream.
So last week, you guys had done some work for the Lords Alliance and basically did a protection detail for a dung sweepers unit as they were repairing some equipment in the sewer, which led to an encounter with a carrion crawler. And one of the crew members got his head eaten. That did not stop you from getting paid and completing the mission as directed. So, Chalister, your contact with the Lord's Alliance, was pretty much pleased with how things turned out. And then you returned to Troll Skull Manor to go about your week. During that time, Rodrigo has been feeling a bit claustrophobic, spending so much time in the sewer and in the manor. So she decided to, one morning, she's kind of on the fly, tossed a couple of pieces of her favorite fruits into a bag and decided to go climb Mount Waterdeep. So,
Bye, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, she packed a light lunch and went off to climb a mountain. The mountain's on the south edge of
Float
the
up
city,
it, at
so
least.
she'll probably cheat like that, yeah.
Very much so.
And Lesstara, who was not with us last week, you spent most of the time they were working bar hopping.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I can still feel it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You wake up hungover, and you hear music. It's there's a violin and a lute. It's like a 4-piece band who's just been playing since the moment you woke up.
I have to go investigate that.
So yeah, let's start with you guys in the morning. Which one of you thinks you wake up first among the group?
Probably me, so I can cook some breakfast for everyone. Someone's got to do it.
Okay, so you're in the kitchen in the morning. Okay, what type of breakfast are we cooking up here?
Something simple. Let's get some ham for him or something. I don't know. Whatever kind of meat we've got.
Ham, eggs, toast.
Yeah,
That's fair.
sounds fine.
So the smell of that cooking ham is gonna fill the Troll Skull Manor pretty quickly.
I'm gonna wake the fuck up.
That's a surprise.
Oh.
Fight me.
So
I guess.
Blaze,
Yeah.
you'll wake up next and wander downstairs.
Yeah.
There's one inconvenient thing about Troll Skull Manor we've been kind of glossing over. In order to get downstairs to the tavern area and kitchen, you have to walk outside along the outer balcony on the second floor and take some stairs down into the first floor.
That's awkward.
Oh.
Yeah, it separates the living quarters from the business part.
Fair enough.
And that might, that might have worked for previous owners. It's to be determined if it works out well for you and if that's something you want to change.
Can I just slide down the chimney?
Not while I'm cooking.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have that. I pinned the link to the map of Troll Skull Manor.
Yeah, aren't they just little, like...
There's 2 fireplaces. There's one over in the center of the tap room that goes up through most of the bedrooms, and then there's also the fireplace in the kitchen, which has its own chimney that runs up through to the other bedrooms. So she might not be sliding down the same chimney, but I still wouldn't.
It'd be like a different one.
It would be a difficult fit to actually slide. Plus, you've got all the soot and debris in there.
Fair enough.
Don't do it.
Don't.
Don't do it.
So, Blaze, when you get downstairs into the kitchen area and you see the plate of ham and the eggs frying on the stovetop.
Oh, you're gonna ask me what I'm gonna do? I'm
Usually,
just gonna like hang back, watch for the moment. I don't want to just go and snag food. It's kind of
Okay.
rude.
Alright. Now, Lesstara, you wake up with your hangover and the sound of music.
Mm-hmm.
And wherever you go, the music doesn't get any closer.
Okay. So the
Can you-
music is
no.
like in my head?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
Oops.
And then Drümstij, finally you wake.
Yes. I get up. I'm gonna smell the food, and I'm gonna start making my way downstairs. To
Making my way downtown.
walk in fast, pace is fast. I'm hometown. So I'm gonna.
Homebound.
I know. I just messed up. Don't point it out. So I'm gonna make my way downstairs. And get to the kitchen to find out where that smell is coming from.
Okay. Yeah, you all see Oliver there in the kitchen doing his thing, and I'm assuming just based on how Oliver, you're pretty organized as you do this. You've got a system in place.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for, I don't know, probably a year at the tavern I worked for. So I'll pretty much just stick to the way I did it there.
Okay. So as you're starting to, do you go out to eat at the bar, or are you gonna eat there at the kitchen?
Are you asking all of us?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna plate the food as if it was going to be carried out, but we don't have a waiter, so I'm just gonna look back at them and say, "Don't wait for me. Help yourselves."
Well,
I'm gonna go grab a plate.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna grab it because I'm hungover.
I'm gonna grab a plate and then eat in the dining area or the bar area.
Suppose I'm gonna do the same.
You haven't done much in the way of replacing furniture, but the bar and some stools are there. And as you go through and begin eating, it's ham and eggs. It's kind of hard to mess that up, but it does taste really good this morning. There's a knock on the front door.
Who is it? No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get up and go to the door. Stop being go to the door. And is there a way to look out the door at all? Is there like a little?
Give me a perception check. Yeah, you'll have something there, like a window to peek through nearby.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, sorry.
Nick loses his fucking dice.
No, that is a nat one.
You see no one.
Well,
Okay.
And then there's
You
a knock on
are
the door.
blind.
okay. So after not seeing anyone, I'm gonna just be like, "Huh, okay," and open the door.
At first, you think there's no one there at all, and then you look down, and there's a halfling man with mutton chops, who's standing there on your doorstep.
Oh.
Hello, is this Troll Skull Manor?
Depends. Who are you?
Bruxley Fairkettle at your service, representing the Fellowship of Innkeepers Guild.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna call out someone who's a little bit more qualified than me to talk to him. Yeah.
To it.
That's racist.
He's barely. He looks you square in the knees. But
At least it's the knees and not further up.
Hey, eyes are up here, buddy. No.
he's about 3 foot tall.
Okay. Okay. Why don't you come in and I can try and get the others so we can discuss this a little bit more in depth.
You can almost see him inhale the scent of fresh cooked ham, and he all but like floats in as the scent of the food beckons him.
All right, so I'm coming out of the back. I happen to be holding my own plate. I see that we have guests, however, and so I offer him my plate. Say, "Oh, I didn't realize that we had company this morning. Welcome. I just cooked this up. A little something. Have yourself a seat."
Why, thank
Sir?
you. You seem to have the hospitality portion of the business down pat already. And he hops up onto a bar stool and begins eating before he gets any further. And this is. I had heard that the manor had been acquired recently and changed ownership, and that you had been considering opening as a business.
We've considered it.
I'm gonna look around at the rest of the party. I had not really considered this. It's something that I've just kind of done, but I hadn't really considered it. And I will say, well, I suppose that is one option, certainly.
Let me try to be a little bit more transparent. And he stuffs another piece of ham into his mouth quickly. Um, I have a friend who works at the local grocer, and while you were stocking, he had mentioned that you were here and that this fine establishment might be reopening soon. Maybe wishful thinking, but I think it's an excellent business opportunity to open here in the Northport, where there are so few restaurants.
Right. Now, why, I know that you're part of something to do with, inns, but if
Fellowship of Innkeepers.
we're...
We
Okay.
also cover restaurants, pubs, and similar business.
Okay, you answered my question then.
You answered my question.
So I assume that you have come here to solicit us to see if we wish to join your guild.
Well, I don't want to say it's a requirement.
But it's a
But-
requirement.
I would say that it's in your best interest to work with the local guild.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one of the services we offer is we can help you coordinate with the Butchers Guild, the Bakers Guild, and so on and so forth to make sure that all of your services are done at the highest possible quality. Much like these eggs. Amazing.
Well, thank you. It's just a little something. I have a little bit of experience. Oh, it's whatever we had in the back. They're not very well labeled yet. I have a little bit of experience working with your guild, actually. I worked at an establishment in a much lower scale part of the city, but we would certainly be willing to hear your offers.
Well, guild membership does have its price tag, but we'll get to that later. Mostly what we do is we make sure that everyone's working up to the same standard. That rates are similar from location to location, and that everyone's doing business ethic. We like to make sure that things are working correctly. No one wants to sully the reputation of the fine establishments throughout the city.
Of course.
Now, had you considered what type of fare and services you would be offering?
We did talk about possibly being a restaurant of sorts, or more of a kind of cafe-like place.
You certainly have the room for that. A lot of open table space.
Yes, although I don't think guests would appreciate eating at broken tables and chairs that could fall out from underneath them at any moment. I mean,
Oh, certainly. I understand that your aspirations for a business are going to take some time to bring things up into orderly fashion. This building has been vacant for so long. I was happy to see it once again occupied.
So do you have any history with the building? Because you seem very, very interested in it. Like, more so than any type of vendor would be.
Well, not that long ago, we were talking with another gentleman who was interested in purchasing the manor and opening a business here. However, he was unable to purchase the establishment.
Oh.
So it was kind of on our radar. We were looking to introduce him to the guild. But when we found other owners involved, we arrived.
I think I pretty much trust this guy, but I suppose I should ask to make an insight roll just to see.
Sure.
If I can...
Make the roll.
All right, let me see. Gotta put this skill to use somehow. Can't be too trusting.
Don't touch us.
Let's see.
This
18
peanut butter
plus
cup?
7, so 25.
Yeah, he is
fucking
exactly as he
Jesus,
appears to
outside.
be. No deception involved at all. Everything he's being honest about, from his opinion of the breakfast to the services that the guild provides.
Mm.
Sir, we have not yet decided, I do not believe, whether or not we are going to open up as an establishment for patronage. However, I assure you that should we do so, I am very interested in working with your guild once again. It will take a little while, I think. I will have to train one of these people as a sous chef, I believe. Can't be cooking everything.
Not me.
But we would certainly be interested to hear
If
more
you
of what
need-
you have to tell
If
us.
you need help with staffing, we can help you find employees. That is one of the many services we offer. We recently had an establishment close, and some of the staff there may be seeking further employment.
Something to consider.
You'd mentioned fees before.
Yes, yeah. The Fellowship of Innkeepers has a 250 gold piece annual fee.
Oh, annual.
Annual fee.
Thought you were going monthly for a second.
No. Oh my.
I was gonna say, that sounds like a very bougie club to join.
Yeah.
But yeah, we would need that paid up front.
All right.
Okay.
But I assure you, the benefits of membership far outweigh that fee. Quite
Okay.
honestly, the Guild of Butchers or the Vintners, Distillers, and Brewers Guild would likely not do business with you if you were accredited.
You know,
No,
hold
ma'am,
my
that's your-
statement.
So when would we have to give you an answer?
Anytime before you open business would be.
Okay. So can we contact you? Do you have a card or something that we can find you at instead of trying to search the city?
Yes. I was just in the area for some other business and decided to stop it.
Interesting.
Now you can find me, and he gives you over a little card which has the address of the guild house where you can always find someone. Although if you stop in at any of the other guilds who are accredited, you can contact us pretty quickly. And you've seen that many of the other, most of the other inns and restaurants in town have a plaque hanging next to their sign. So they'll have like the sign with their business name on it, and then next to that, there's about a 12-inch square panel with the logo of the Innkeepers Guild that they display out front.
Okay.
Well, yes, I do believe we might be in contact with you then, and in the meantime, feel free to stop in for breakfast anytime, my good sir.
As long as we're here.
I will almost certainly take you up on that glorious offer. But in all honesty, this would be an excellent location with all of the traffic in Troll Skull Alley with the local businesses. You would have no trouble at all building a clientele that could turn this into a very profitable endeavor.
I like the sound of that.
It'll just take some effort to get things cleaned up, but I'm certain you can accomplish it. If you'd like, as a and he's gonna pulls out a note from his pocket and scribbles a few things down. Is like, these are the names of some local businessmen who would be able to help you with repair work or purchasing new furniture, and I'm certain they could come to a monetary fee that suits everyone.
All right. I guess we'll have to look into it.
Yeah, and
Stop
looking
moaning
over his
over
notes,
furniture.
he even has like a couple of quick estimates down there. He's suggesting about 1,000 gold pieces worth of effort to bring this place up to tip-top shape is in order.
Okay. Seems
in addition
fair enough.
to the guild fee.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll just have to get that gold one way or another through our endeavors.
Let's steal it.
No.
I must be on my way, but thank you for the breakfast. And when he stands to leave, there is not a single crumb left on his plate, nor did anything get into his mutton chops or even dribble down his chin. He ate that like a professional.
Oh, I'm very flattered.
Those mutton chops be impressive, though.
Yeah, Broxley Fairkettle is the name involved.
And I am Warren Woodbrook.
Excellent. I will definitely note that name. So he takes his leave, and that the four of you remain in the empty taproom.
Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna thank Warren for the meal, and then I'm going to just make my way back up to my dwelling.
Mm-hmm.
And there, I'm just gonna take the note out of my pocket and just read it over and think over how this is gonna play out.
Yeah, that was the note you gotten from Yagra.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a very
What?
simple. Said,
Oh.
meet me
Whoa.
at the yawning.
That dropped a little bit.
Yeah, you dropped a little bit. What was that?
Oh wow, I'm showing horrible connection right now.
You okay?
Yeah.
It was just that
Yeah.
one part that's dropped for me so far. So
I'll have to remember to reboot my router before we start.
Okay.
But yeah, the note you was delivered was very simple. It just said, "Meet me at the yawning portal."
Okay. She was a beaut, but I don't know if I should do this alone.
Deep voice.
Yes, I'm trying to give my character a little bit of character, haha, pun.
That was
Yeah.
terrible. Leave.
Sorry.
Get out.
Please, if you guys can use character voice, it will help me build the habit, which I would love to do, but I'm horrible at.
Okay.
Hey.
So where's is Blazing Fire? Have you gone back to your room, or are you still down?
Nope. I'm sitting on the bar like this, digesting.
I am passed out on the floor.
Is there a way I can call her up without actually making my way down? Do I have to make my way down to the?
Call down the fireplace.
Yo!
Hey, yo, motherfucker!
Hey, yo.
No, I don't. That's not very.
If you wanted to slip a message to Blaze without anyone else noticing, I'm sure Warren would be cleaning up dishes or, taking care of kitchen stuff that would give you the opportunity to do so.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna slip a message to Blazing Fire to meet me in my room, so I can talk to her about a few things.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna get the message and go back up there.
All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
What do you want?
So we're gonna scene shift to Drümstij's room.
Do 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 do.
Fade out, fade in.
Blazing, can I step in my room, please? I need to shut the door so we can talk about this.
Alright.
Okay, so I shut the door as you basically walk in.
Yep, I walk in.
I got this note delivered to me, and I need you to look it over and tell me what you think. And I hand the note to Blazing Fire.
I'm gonna take the note. I'm gonna read it. Can we get a retelling of what the note actually says?
Yeah, it's a very short phrase. Meet me at the yawning portal, Yagra.
Alright. She wants to meet you.
Yeah,
For a couple
and do you
drinks,
remember
maybe.
who Yagra is?
Yeah. I mean, she was pretty into you.
Right, but
What do you think it is?
she's part of one of the gangs.
Yeah.
And
Do you think it's something to do with that?
right, yeah, and as pretty as she was, I
Don't want to get involved?
Right, and I would like some backup if possible.
Alright. I mean, I'm not quite as... I'm just about as subtle as you are in a crowd.
Oh, I didn't think of you joining me in there necessarily, but I would like you to try and position yourself so that if anything went down, I'd like you to have my back.
Do you think we should tell any of the others?
I'm not too sure.
We should probably tell them where we're going, at least.
Okay.
Just tell them we're gonna go for a couple drinks. Well,
Fair enough. Okay.
one tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. I'll go.
Thank you.
It's just to have your back. Don't expect
When
me
you
to...
guys do move throughout the city, nobody pays any serious attention to the fact that you're a Minotaur in Tabaxi or anything like that. Waterdeepians just kind of roll with it. They've seen just about everything.
I meant more like her noticing me.
Oh,
Because
Yagra.
it's under the assumption...
Yeah, not the town noticing that a Minotaur and a cat are walking together.
I think they could give a shit less.
Fair enough. Now, Warren, you had done some research throughout the last couple of days. Give me an investigation check to see what you were able to turn up.
Okay, let's see. So I roll a 10 plus 6, so 16.
Okay. You do quite a bit of bar hopping and asking around. There's an entire montage of you talking to various people as you look into the matter. And through the course of your investigation, you're able to find out that someone is recruiting for the Xanathar Guild in the dock ward. You're unable to nail down their exact location or habits or even their name, but there is someone openly recruiting in the dock ward right now.
Hello?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of odd audio effects tonight.
As long as we're still all here.
Yeah.
It's from the creepy house.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if I necessarily want to look into it alone, but
Yeah, it's enough to narrow your search window.
yeah, I'm definitely going to start looking into that then, and looking closer into the dock boards.
Okay. So we're going to time shift through the day here a little bit. Drümstij and Blaze, you guys make your excuses to set out on the town and go meet Yagra, which leaves Warren and Lesstara home alone at the moment. Lesstara, the music has still not faded.
Oh no.
It's changed types, it's changed themes. You've never heard any of these songs before. Right now, it's really upbeat, happy music.
Very annoying.
Yeah.
Some Castro shit up in here.
Yeah, it's like store radio at work. You know the songs, you hate them all.
You hate them all.
It's like Party City radio. It's all covers.
You hear them every day.
Now, because of the music, you're not going to hear too much else. It's putting a lot of background noise on your life right now. But Warren, I would like a perception check from you.
Okay, perception check. Been so long. What? Let's just hold on. I'm having a blank here. Okay. Oh, rolled a 2 plus 5, so 7.
Okay. How do you spend your afternoon at home?
Well, I suppose since we just got approached by this innkeeper guy, I'm probably going through the lower half of the establishment and pretty much just cataloging everything that we might need to get up to speed, referencing the list that he gave us of
Okay.
things.
So as you're doing your cleaning and inventorying and just basically running through things, you open the cellar door, and when you open that door, you hear a clack, and then laughter, and then another like banging sound, and you peer down into the basement, and there's a light source down there, and you hear more laughter. Got you good this time.
Oh.
Yo, what
Um,
the fuck?
All right, I'm going to. I'll try to carefully make my way down there.
Okay. When you step down there, you can see that the area that you've bricked over that leads to the sewers has been opened. You just set the bricks in place. They weren't really a true wall there anymore. And in your basement, you see 3 children. The one is a red-skinned tiefling boy with a eye patch. The other is a portly human boy who's wearing kind of a grayish robe. And then the third is a tall, lanky human girl who's the tiefling and the girl are sword fighting with wooden swords in the basement, while the boy in the gray robes is sitting over at the side, just kind of watching what's going on. They don't see you at the moment.
All right. Well, I'm going to step out into the light and present myself in the most stern manner that I can. And I'm going to say, don't tell me the 3 of you came through the sewers of all places.
No, we came through the dungeon. It's the tiefling boy who speaks up first.
And do the 3 of you have any idea where you are right now?
Bottom of the wizard's tower.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Are we adopting
Well,
kids?
I'm afraid you have angered the wizard, and he has taken you all prisoner, and it's time for the 3 of you to march upstairs into the tower.
When you look around, and it looks like they've actually been there's like a bedrolls, and they've been here for a day or two, and no one seemed to have noticed that they've been in your basement. But they seem to realize that the game is up, and quickly collect their things and walk up the stairs with you. We were just playing, man. Just playing.
Yeah, I noticed. How long have you been here?
2 days?
Do you have homes to go back to?
We found a good home down here.
Well, I'm afraid you found our home.
The boy in the robe is actually clutching a plushy owl bear in his arm. They look like they're maybe 8 to 10 years old.
Surely
And,
you have parents somewhere, please, I hope.
The girl turns towards the tiefling boy and just does something with her hands, and the boy's like, "Oh yeah. I'm Squidly." He points to the girl. "This is Nat, and the other one's Jenks. We're adventurers."
What a wonderful adventure you have found yourself in. But that does not answer my question whether or not you have parents. What has brought you here, my good sirs and ladies?
Well, we were exploring the dungeons of Waterdeep and found a good place.
All right, well, I can't just kick them out on the street, and they're clearly uncooperative.
Lesstara, when you're in the tap room when these three kids come up the wooden ladder.
Kind of up the
And,
stairs. Okay.
Yeah, and then Warren follows the three of them.
Okay, so I'm witnessing all of this chaos.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
All right, well, I might as well ask them, have they eaten lately?
No.
Oh, they get so eager.
Great,
You
okay.
pique their interest.
The boy in the gray robe, Jenks, looks over at you at Lesstara. Are you a wizard?
No, I'm a sorceress.
She is the wizard, and she is quite angry that you have disturbed her slumber, I'm afraid.
Is this your tower?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. I want to be a sorcerer.
All right, well, I'm
Is that
afraid...
what you aspire to be?
Yeah. And he like waves this little like bent stick around that looks halfway like a wand. I've been practicing real good.
Really? Why don't you leave? It's a good trick.
Give me an Arcana check.
Who, me?
What? Who else
Yeah.
would he be talking to?
Yes, yeah, you Lesstara.
Okay, what is that again?
Your Arcana skill is on your character sheet.
+4. Okay.
Yep.
And that's a D20.
Yep.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not. 23.
No, Jess is quite
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah.
He can't
She's dying.
possibly. Yeah, it's almost certain that he can't become a sorcerer because that's a magic that's in your blood. Now, a wizard or potentially a warlock or some other type of spellcaster, maybe, but you're either are a sorcerer or you're not.
Okay.
Do you tell him that is the question? Do you ruin this child's dreams?
No, I don't want to ruin the child's dream. But I don't want him in my house.
You can't be a sorcerer! Get the fuck out!
Leave.
They'll find out eventually.
Get out the way.
Because they're like, what, 10?
And you know, they're dirty and they're obviously street kids.
Oh my god, just adopt them.
No, I'll tell them
Yes,
that
because we
they,
need kids.
they have to, like, complete quests.
Sorry, you have to
Why is
complete
your
own
entire
quests.
desk shaking?
Oh, sorry. I'm doing something else on my desk.
Do you have a quest for us?
Do I have a quest for you?
They can be our little helpers. Don't send them away.
Make them clean the house more!
Yeah, fucking free slave labor.
I actually have
Quest.
a quest for you, now that you mention it. And I will point over towards the kitchen. We have breakfast to clean up after, and if the three of you help, your reward will be the leftover food. How about that?
The girl looks over at Jenks and hand signals to him, and he responds back to her the same way, and they have a short conversation going back and forth, the hand signals, and Jenks turns to you, Warren, and is like, "Okay, Nat thinks we should do it."
That's a wise move.
Is Nat the leader?
Nat appears to think so.
Oh,
All right. Well, then I will usher them, back into the kitchen and the pantry, and supervise them in a little bit of cleanup. And then we still have a decent amount of leftovers of ham and eggs and everything, since I cooked for Rodrigo and she never showed up.
Yeah.
So suppose they can have that, even though it's a little bit cold.
Warren, give me another We're going to call this one a perception check as well.
Okay. Hope I do better this time. Oh, I did a little bit better. 4 plus, what was I? 5, so 9.
You think that some of Nat's hand signals are actually based on Thieves' Cant, which is just the system that rogues have to communicate with each other, and it's a bit of a secret language of rogues.
Okay, well, I guess I can attempt to make some hand signals back at him then and see if he understands them, and I'll ask him, where'd you learn that?
Nat's the girl.
She.
She signals back and give me an insight check to figure out what she's talking.
Okay, insight. A 5 plus 7, so 12.
Okay. She just says on the street, but then she also signals something that you can kind of maybe interpret to I can read lips.
Oh, is she mute?
Yeah, she hasn't said a thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what if she's mute and deaf?
No, they follow the instructions pretty well on cleanup. Squidly's easily distracted by all sorts of things.
Me.
Great.
What was
And-
that? It sound. I heard a growl. That.
We're going to shift back over to Drümstij and Blaze as they approach the yawning portal.
Oh, ow. Sorry, I bent my leg weirdly.
Okay.
Don't break it.
So we're coming
I'm
up.
already broken.
We're coming up on the tavern. I'm gonna say to Blaze, I'm a little nervous about this.
I don't even know what to tell you. It could go so many different ways. I will wait outside
Okay.
rather than because I'm pretty sure she probably remembers me to some extent. So and
Yeah,
she clearly wanted you to
You
go
got
alone.
involved in, Blaze, you got involved in
Yes,
our
I
fight.
did.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
So
okay. So all right.
just
that's-
scream if you need me.
Oh, can you?
Because this I'm assuming the yawning portal has windows outside of it anyways. You can kind of see into some.
Yeah. And it's a 24-hour place. There really is no downtime at the yawning portal.
Alright.
All right. Well, just keep an eye on things.
Yep, I'll be peeking through the windows.
All right. Thank you.
If I feel the need, I can probably manage to get in decently unnoticed if you have her distracted enough. So
Fair enough. Okay.
So, Drumstick, you going alone with Blaze outside, peering through a window?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
being very inconspicuous about it. I don't want to be just like face against glass.
Like, hello, I see
Blaze,
you.
give me... Blaze, give me a stealth check.
Hello. Oh God, you're gonna make me do this? Or
Well, yeah,
okay.
you said you were being stealthy.
Puts face through glass.
I'm gonna roll my actual dice.
Woo!
What the hell is that? 12.
Well, okay. Broomstick, when you walk inside, the place is a lot busier than you expected midday. Not many empty tables. And this was the first day of late spring that you could actually qualify as a warm day.
Mhm.
And Yagra's there at the same table she was at last time, arm wrestling a large human dock worker guy. And she's wearing this like tank top that shows off her ab, and from the back, as you're walking up behind her, you can see this large tattoo across her back of a winged snake.
Have I seen this tattoo before?
Yeah. That's the emblem that you've come to associate with the Zentarum.
Okay. Oh, what have I gotten myself into?
And she drops this guy's hand and wins the arm wrestling match, and gives him a pat on the back for good job, whatever, and drinks are shared. It's all in good fun. And then she notices you. It's like, Drümstij, come here.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way over. I'm coming.
She stands when you get there and pulls a chair out for you. Sit. I was hoping you'd show up today.
Yes, I got your note. May I ask what's going on?
Yeah. We had talked briefly about work before, and I know you were hesitant to really become part of the Brotherhood. I understand that. I do. But I have a problem that you're really well suited to help me out with.
Is it because I'm big?
It doesn't hurt.
Jesus Christ.
To be fair, most of the time you are the largest person in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm listening. What's his problem?
All right. Now at this part, she hunches in a little bit so she can talk quieter and not nearly as many people will overhear. All right. Last couple of days, people have been getting killed in the dock ward, and they're looking at us for it. But it ain't us. There's been two elves and a half elf, or sailors, who've all been found murdered in the streets.
Okay.
We can't look into it because if we do, we're going to look guilty as shit, and we ain't guilty.
All right. So you want me to do a recon mission?
I'd like for this problem to find out who's doing this.
Okay.
Right, or at the very least prove it's not us, because it ain't us.
And that's fair. But I just want to make this clear that if I do this, I'm still a neutral party, and that this is no way in shape, form.
Oh, sure. Take the credit with the watch. We don't care about that. I mean, this is just more heat than we want on us right now. We got some stuff going on.
Okay.
And you know that there's a brewing gang war between the Zentarum and the Minotaur Guild.
Right.
But we just don't have time to deal with something like this right now.
And that's fair. So if I decide to do this, now, the question of me, you have so much faith in me, and I appreciate that, but do you think I should bring along anyone else?
It's a dangerous time right now. We don't go anywhere without backup.
Okay.
And she kind of like gestures over at the four other guys at the table.
Oh, well, fair enough, and I'm going to be a little bit open and suggest that I also have a little bit of backup as well. And,
That's smart.
I motion towards one of the walls that she's clearly not at, but...
My head... You could see my face through one of the other opposite windows. He's a dumbass. It's okay.
Yager takes a glance over, but isn't really worried about it. Look, for this favor, I don't want to say that your time is not worth anything. So I can slide you 50 crowns, 50 gold pieces. Sorry, 50 dragons for helping us out with this thing. If you can prove that it's not us.
Okay. That sounds fair, but I won't be accepting payment until after this is completed. I don't want to be held accountable for anything.
Oh, sure, yeah. No problems there.
Fair enough.
It'll even be fair to say I might owe you one.
Hon baguette.
I haven't heard you say that in a while.
I know, right? High school. I'm, oh man. So, this is all, like, obviously this is only a conversation that I can hear. Blazing Fire can't hear anything that's going on at the moment. Nope.
Mhm.
I am outside the fucking building.
That's
If I can hear, that's damn impressive.
You cannot.
Okay.
You can see him sitting at the table, but you have no clue what they're talking about.
I can probably tell it's at least not going to end up in a fight at this very second.
Yeah. Give me an insight roll.
You just don't know.
15.
Yeah. Yager's relaxed. The other guys at the table are all casual as well. Drümstij looks a little uptight, but that's kind of normal for him.
Yeah, he's always going to stick up his ass.
It's called anxiety.
No, it's called a stick. I could just say it's called a dick, but I won't.
Um,
That would probably take the stick out of your ass.
So, yeah, and she gives you the details she has. You know, it's been 2 elves and a half elf that have been all killed. It's all been within the last 4 days.
Okay.
And if you can clear this up quick for us, we'd be appreciative.
Alright. I'll do what I can. I just need any of the details you can give me, location, where I should go to scope it out. What you suggest.
It's all within like a 4 or 5 blocks in the dock ward, so it's kind of an area.
Okay.
All
Alright.
of them are happening at night.
Okay. So, alright. Before I go, you want to get a drink?
I like the way you think.
Mmm.
And then she waves over for one of the bar staff to come over and serve whatever. This one's on me.
I love it when you are quite generous.
Oh, so you're going to leave me outside while you fucking drink.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, can I tell that they seem to reach some sort of conclusion by the fact that there's drinks coming over?
Yeah. You see Yadro motion for the bar staff.
Alright, I'm going to actually go in now
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna conclude.
and make my way over.
When you approach the table, Yadro looks over at it. Blaze, isn't it?
Correct. Yagra,
Hey.
right?
Yep.
Hey!
Have a seat.
Alright, I'm going to sit down.
Yes, this is my
You
backup.
Yadro's got it on first night, but tonight she's Italian. So.
Blaze!
Blaze!
So yeah. A couple of drinks pass around, and she's in no hurry to shuffle you off. Both of you give me a perception check.
Sure. It'd be helpful if I had the screen up. Hold on one second.
Is that a
Sorry.
6 or a 9?
What is that?
Number?
That is a... I have a 11.
An 11 and an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, you guys can have drinks for as long as you want. Was there any way you want to direct the conversation or talk with her? Like, she's amiable and friendly right now.
I feel like they're... I should have wrote it down when I thought of it.
Oh, question?
Yeah, I thought of something at the beginning of this. Now I can't remember what the fuck it is. Shit.
Notes are a great thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I can't think of it.
Oliver says as he glances down at his note.
Right?
I've been keeping some notes.
Same.
I'm
Yeah,
trying-
Yonkers here most days. If you wanted to track her down and have a conversation with her, that wouldn't be too difficult.
Ooh. I might be coming back to this bar more often than I thought I would be. There's really nothing I can honestly think of for questions. I know it's killing you. I can see it it's like killing
Yeah,
you.
I had. Oh, I'm
hate
not
when
gonna
that happens.
remember.
I mean, you could just ask her about the trouble that they're getting into and see if she wants to talk about it, because they've been fighting the Minotaur all over the place.
Yeah, I'm actually a little curious. I want to know why have things been escalating recently between the two guilds? Is it
Gang.
gangs?
It, the Xanathar Guild works on a local level. The Zentarum, though, is actually international. The Zental Keep, where they're based out of, is 3,000 miles to the east. So their organization has a lot more stretch than the Xanathar Guild. And they really do a good job of being legitimate in the open and do more that doesn't get seen. But give me, you're going to try to get Yagra to open up and share some information?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Seduce her and do it.
Seduce. Hey, baby.
How do you try to guide that conversation?
I'm not going to seduce because that might not work. But I want to just know, like, you mentioned previously that tensions are rising, and what events led up to that tension?
I don't want to get into the Brotherhood's business too much. You said you didn't want to know. Respect that.
And of course, I do. I'm a little curious because I'm worried that this might involve more as time goes on.
See, I thought that the Brotherhood and the Xanathar were getting kind of close on things. But a couple of weeks ago, all that fell apart. And I don't know what was in that. That's above my pay grade.
Okay, fair enough.
But it was one day we were getting friendly, the next day we were pulling knives. And you've run into a couple of incidents throughout the week where there's been gang on gang violence.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's pretty much all I wanted to know about is if you knew anything or were willing to share anything about that.
I remembered what I want.
Oh,
Sure.
So I'm gonna turn to her and ask. We recently came across some information that apparently there's been a bunch of break-ins and ins. Is that right? From the detective guy.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yes. I was just curious if you knew anything about that. I'm just curious because it's such a weird thing.
Well, that wasn't us.
Can I tell if she's lying?
Give me an insight check.
I'm gonna do it too.
Sure.
That was an 8.
What?
Nat 20.
That was an 8 for
Okay.
me.
Yeah. Yagra's clear. That wasn't them. It doesn't even look like that's their style of crime. It's like so you said there were some break-ins, robberies? Is that what you were like? Yagra's asking you if
Yeah.
you know.
No,
Okay.
I'm just trying to think if that's what it actually was. Yeah, that's what we heard at least. We haven't seen anything, but
Well, I wouldn't put anything past the Xanathar goons right now, but they're more the snatch and grab type.
It's funny that you say that because it was reported that they don't harm anyone. They don't cause any harm. They just come in, grab random items, and then leave.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Xanathar either. I don't know who's in charge over there, but they've got absolutely no quality control on who they bring in.
and you guys do? Oh, clearly.
Quality services. You get what you pay for when you hire us. Mercenary service is like one of the upfront business.
I should know because
Absolutely. But yeah, the Xanathar guy, they're more like snatch and grab, or warehouse break-in, armed, just not robbery at knife point. They don't do much second story work, and if they do, they'd be bad at it.
Alright, thank you.
I appreciate your time, and as much as I love drinking with you, I must unfortunately call this a night.
Oh, I understand. We all got work to do, but you are always welcome at this table. And Blaze, you too.
Alright. Maybe I'll come up for drinks again. It was pleasant.
Yeah. And as I start heading out, I turn back.
She stands up and gives you a good warrior handshake.
I thought you were going to say hug. I full on thought you were going to say
warrior hug.
Well, it's one of those like full arm handshakes that could easily get pulled into one, but she doesn't go that far.
Does Nick go that far is the question.
Can I roll to see if I try to not do that?
Try and not do it.
If you want to do that, you go for it.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say
Kevin decide the numbers.
I'm gonna try my luck, and I'm actually gonna try and bring it in.
Bring it in.
Yeah.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
She doesn't resist. She'll bring it in and give you a good stiff. You can feel the strength in her arm when she wraps it around you, and does one of those like 2 bat packs and breaks it off.
That's what I like.
Yeah,
I don't say that outside.
Says good game. And
good game. Yeah, good match, man.
Give me another insight check.
Both of us?
Or no, not insight. No, just Nick. Not insight. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay.
Yeah.
Investigation. Okay. That is going to be a 12.
Check something. You'd guess she's at least as strong as you are from the quality of that hug. Possibly more.
Ooh!
Power hugs.
Yeah.
I'm mildly turnt on and slightly scared.
He's turned.
Alright. So after that, are you returning directly to the man?
I turn to Blaze and say, do you want to head home, or is there something that you need to do?
I think I'm good to head back for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Good, you can help us with these fucking children.
Babysitting Services Incorporated.
Yeah, when you arrive home near I think late afternoon by the time you guys get back. And when you walk in, you can see Warren and Lesstara.
Bringing children.
And the 3 kids. The 3 kids are in the middle of their late breakfast after having cleaned up the kitchen.
Since when did any of you just pop out 3 kids? Where did they come from?
Baby.
Did you just steal them off the street?
No.
Well, I believe we are going to have to get a door installed downstairs.
Why?
They came through the sewer?
Apparently, they came through the dungeon.
Like a couple days ago.
Drumstick. Squidly's just looking up at you, and his jaw is nearly on the floor.
I'm gonna look down and see it, give a little smirk, and then say, "Try this on for size," and then flex. I'm gonna flex on him.
You're gonna friggin' suplex this kid.
No, I'm not gonna suplex.
His eyes get really big, and he jumps up on the stool and reaches up and like grabs one of your arms to give it a squeeze. Wow! You're huge!
Thanks. I get that a lot.
God.
Please don't encourage him. And I say that to the kid, not Drümstij.
Don't fill up his ego.
Wow, guys.
Alright, this is taking an interesting turn of
As
events.
soon as we get home, Drümstij just flexes on children. That's all he does.
Well, we can hardly turn them out onto the streets in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that'd be a little much.
Do we have
Well,
I
any?
guess.
We have extra sleeping quarters, right?
You do. I can't remember who claimed what rooms.
I got like the weird den.
I do actually have this marked. So Drümstij took the bedroom on the second floor that has the spare room connected to it.
Spare room.
Blazing is just taking the den that comes out of the common room on the second floor.
Okay.
On the third floor, I have the northern bedroom with the private bath, the one that's in sort of an L.
Okay.
Lesstara has the master bedroom to the south side of that with the other private bath, and then Rodrigo sleeping in our attic.
Okay.
You should just stick them up there with Rodrigo.
So I mean, we've got the library and study, which we're not really using, and then we've got attic storage.
They can always take the den with me so I can keep an eye on them as well.
Pet the kitty.
Play with the kitty.
Murder.
Nat kind of... She's finished up her food first. And looks over at the conversation about what to do with them. And she'll reach over and tap Jenks and sign over to him. And Jenks turns back up to you. He's like, Nat says we can guard the basement for you. Guard the dungeon.
I'm not sure that's the best idea. Yet. Once you get a little bit more adventuring experience, that's what you guys are, right? Adventurers?
Yeah, they filled you in on that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There is a second room in the attic. There's the bedroom, and then there's that attic storage.
Well, I wouldn't want to put kids by themselves in a creepy attic.
I mean, they've been alone for 2 days.
Well,
They might
sure,
like
they've been
it.
in our basement, so that they seem tough.
Yeah, street kids in Waterdeep are at no shortage.
Well,
You should just get them drunk and leave them in the corner.
no.
They're 10!
You don't get... No.
Nat signs something, and Jenks speaks up. She thinks you're a bad influence.
Yeah,
We all
Yeah.
do.
she is. She's
Yeah.
a very bad influence.
Oh my god.
I'm
On a
I'm
10-day
gonna
bender and then want to get kids drunk.
kneel down. I'm gonna call
Yeah.
the kids to come around me, and I'm gonna say, just so you know, she was bald once.
She was bald once!
Squidly reaches up and like grabs one of your horns and then goes back to like his little stubby tiefling horns.
What?
Oh, that's it. Okay. I'm
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he's just a little bit in awe of this massive Minotaur.
I'm gonna chuckle and say, "Don't worry, kid. They'll grow in soon." Giving him hope that his horns will be as glorious as mine.
Jesus fuck.
I mean, we can always put him in the spare room next to Drümstij and have him deal with him.
Yes, since they're
They've taken
upset.
such a liking to him.
They're gonna literally try and like. They've been feeling me up since I've gotten here, and I'm a little slightly uncomfortable, but I also love the attention.
Okay,
course you do, you're a whore.
let's just put him in the attic. The attic looks like
Yeah.
it has some windows, right? Man, they might like that.
Go annoy the air Genasi once she gets home.
Yeah, like when you take them up there and show them around, like they're happy with that. Yeah, they're. Yeah, there's the picture of them.
Aw.
Jenks is wearing the mask. And then Nat and Squidly both have wooden swords. He's got a bow to match it, and then Jenks has the stuffed owlbear, which he calls his familiar, and a little wooden wand.
That's fucking adorable.
Great. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll just put him in the attic for now, and hopefully they'll be happy there.
Yes, I'm hoping,
Okay.
they don't sleep on the floor. We can at least give them something to try and sleep on.
Well, like they were rolled out bedrolls on the basement floor.
Oh, I mean, at least if they're comfortable with that, then,
Yeah.
I love kids who aren't picky. Easier to take care of.
You say that like you take care of a lot of kids.
I don't.
Hey guys, look. Free labor.
Right? Oh my god.
I don't know if that's going to meet guild regulations, or maybe it does. I don't know. I don't know what the opinion of child labor is in Waterdeep.
Well,
Actually looks it up.
code legal. It's on the opposite page of the book from the.
Are you
cultural
serious?
narrative.
It's legal? Or did you just say illegal? I
The
can't
code legal.
The code legal. Oh, code legal.
Yeah. It's the laws of Waterdeep. I don't see anything on here against child labor.
Oh, good.
I mean, if we put them to work, we're paying them. We're not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
I
food.
I would see things like mine work are frowned upon, but it actually says that on our labor poster at work that in PA it's illegal to have children work in mines. So
Huh.
things happen.
Okay.
As far as I know, we don't have a mine
Go
attached
coal
to the
baron.
house, so...
Well, if we go down deep enough in the sewers.
Oh god.
Okay, well, once we have made sure that the three of them are safely up in their new attic, I will turn and say, well, this is what we've been up to all day. It's been glorious. What about you two?
Mhm.
I'm gonna choose not to share, and look at fire and just kind of motion, please don't. Just make up something.
We just went for a couple drinks. You know,
Bullshit.
Just, wanted to catch up.
you want to call bullshit, I'm going to make you do a roll for it.
I am not calling bullshit.
Yeah.
So far, I have
We're
been,
taking over the DM role here,
I have been
I'm going to demand a
babysitting.
roll.
I feel like I've been babysitting the party and the kids now, so that does not surprise me that you would just go and drink all day.
Yep.
Yeah,
Is,
there you go.
Now, question, is Lesstara still suffering from, that, like, music?
Yeah, from the music headache.
The music's starting to
Probably.
fade.
Okay, can I, like, notice, can I see if I can notice if something's up with that, or, like...
Not easy, but make a perception check.
Okay. Well, that's okay, because I have perception as a thing. So let's see. Oh, yeah, 20.
She seems distracted by something.
Lesstara, you seem a little not here 100%. What's going on?
I hear this fucking noise. You guys don't hear it? It's pissing me off.
I take
There's a noise?
like, can you be specific? What kind of noise?
Like...
Not to be confused
like,
with the random noise in our audio channel tonight.
Yeah.
like on the south side of the house, there's violins. But if I went up all the way to the roof, there's like a freaking metal band up there. Like, I don't know what's happening. I'm going crazy.
I mean, you were already there.
Just this is why you gotta moderate your drinking. All right, I've been there.
Violins. Well, I don't think we have any of those fancy things in our home. And I'm just gonna chalk it up to you being just drinking way too much.
Just like on a 10-day bender.
Well,
you know.
If we have no other concerns, I am going to bring up to them that I have been spending some of my free time with my ear to the ground. I'll basically just fill them in. I'll tell them about the commanding officer that my father used to work with. How I met him recently, and that's who we were working for in the sewers just the other day. And
they had actually met him when throughout the course of that job.
Okay, so I'll mention to him that since then I've been looking into the Xanathar Guild. because my father was involved in, he was involved in some of the violence. So I've been kind of looking around, and I have some leads, some very light leads in the docks, and I don't really want to go down there alone. So if no one else has anything else to do,
The docks, you say? I'm gonna
we
glance
can make
at
our way down
Drümstij.
there.
I'm gonna look at Blazing and just be like, now, where in the docks do you need to go?
Don't tell him that, please.
Well, all that I know so
Just don't
far
follow us,
is
please.
that they are recruiting. So, I mean, hopefully we can find someone who's recruiting. That's really all that I know so far. I just prefer not to run into them alone.
Okay. Xanathar, that's the tall lady one, right? The one that.
Xanathar, the Thieves Guild that we went.
Yeah, Xanathar
going
is
through the
the
sewer
opposite one.
Oh, so they're not the one
with
that.
the
Okay.
eyeball tattoos.
Yeah.
They're the eyeball.
Yagur's with the Zentarum,
Thank
also
you. I'm
known as
sorry.
the Black Network, also known as the Brotherhood.
I keep getting those mixed up. I'm sorry. Oh well, what a coincidence. Well,
I
we
think
have.
it's that they both begin with Z.
Yeah. When were you thinking of going to the docks?
Xanathar
Well,
actually into the neck.
We've got nothing else to do tonight.
But who's gonna watch those children?
Cool. No, they're
Let's
fine.
lock them in their room. Not really. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Just
Do not take me seriously. That was an out of character joke, no less.
Oh my goodness. Well, as long as they don't get into trouble and burn down the place, we should be fine. But
Yeah, Blaze doesn't sound like the type who'd be locking people up.
No.
No, that's my job.
Yeah.
So, Lesstara, you gonna lock those kids up?
No, I'm not gonna lock them up.
No. So if we're gonna go out, yeah, you know what? We don't have anything really of value in the house, do we? Like they can't steal anything.
Not
No,
really.
No,
We have,
I-
like, broken
You're
furniture.
pretty close to destitute, to be honest.
Yeah. So I mean, we can just offer them. They're looking for quests. We'll just offer them a couple silver pieces to keep watch over the tower for the night.
Yeah.
Oh, do it. Yes. Quests.
All right. What are you actually offering them?
I will.
When you have this conversation with them, Nat stands between the other two with her arms crossed.
Ooh, she is not.
Okay, so I
easy
mean,
to
they're
please.
pretty poor. I'm gonna offer them 10 silver pieces to split between the three of them.
Nat signs, Jenks speaks. 10 silver pieces.
What?
What was
You
that?
cut out.
That dropped.
10 silver pieces for what?
To guard the house first while we step out.
Yeah, just
guard the
to
tower.
watch the tower while the wizard is away.
Yeah.
Nat nods and signals, and Squidly speaks up this time. He's like, okay, we just want to make sure you weren't one of those touchy-feely kind of types.
What do you
I
mean?
mean,
Explain.
they're the ones that have been touchy-feely all over our Minotaur, all right?
We're not paying for sexual acts with children. No.
You're gonna get our stream shut down.
The more you talk to these kids, like, you can tell they've been on the street for a while, and they've seen some stuff, and they've bonded tight. But yeah, they'll agree to that to watch, and you know they'll be sticking around for a while. They think this is a good deal they've stumbled into. When you walk away, you can hear Squidly and Jenks talking about patrol routes.
God damn it.
That's fucking cute. Let them be kids. Let them live.
Okay. So you're gonna spend the night in the dock ward?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
A little upset that I have to do it with two other people, but I'm just like brooding. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't really have anywhere specifically that I'm looking, so I'm just going to be canvassing the area the same that I have, just stopping by taverns, listening for gossip, seeing if I can pick up any sort of information on whoever this mystery recruiter is.
No
So
more alcohol.
is it like a passive method where you're just listening, or are you trying to guide conversations and get people to volunteer information?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to spend too much time in any one place unless I think there's something there, but I will try to turn up some information if I can, yeah.
Okay. And what are the other three doing while this is going on? I assume everyone's involved.
I want to kind of, I want to just, turn aside to Blaze and say, we're only supposed to be doing recon. What if those two start something?
Then we're gonna have to roll with it. We don't have much of a choice.
Shit. Okay.
Although, to be fair, Warren's not the type who's going to start anything. The other one who's problem.
So we should probably tell Lesstara to calm it down and not jump to
Only if something starts to happen.
right. So I'm gonna turn to Lesstara and say, we need to share something with you.
No!
And I'll be like, what, bro?
God damn it, man.
You looked better without hair.
You asshole.
And
I'm just gonna start laughing. Because, oh my god.
And I'm gonna turn to Blazing Fire, just like do the biggest like wink, and then
Wink, wink.
wink wonk.
Okay.
I'll storm away from these losers and be like, shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna just walk away from them?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Warren, give me an investigation check.
Ooh, a natural 1.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, like a lot of people are talking about the gang violence that's going on, but nothing seems to relate to your recruiter. And most of the stuff is happening like throughout the city, not even local problems. Now, Lesstara, I
Yep.
would like. What's your passive perception?
What's my what?
Passive perception.
It would be on
It's on your
the
abilities page.
left side of your sheet, right below your saving throws.
My passive?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It says passive whiz, and then in parentheses perception.
Yeah.
It says passive whiz per. Oh, gotcha. It's a 12.
Okay. Huh. Blue Star, what are you wearing right now?
Right now, let's see.
The striped sweater.
How do you choose to dress?
Oh. Usually I'll just have a robe on.
Okay.
Not really much.
Okay. You feel something tear at your robe from behind.
Uh-oh.
And when you turn, there is a man standing behind you that you didn't see before. He had snuck up on you.
Mhm.
And tried to slash at you with a rapier.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
He's a charcoal black-skinned elf with white hair. Kind of dressed swashbucklery piratey with the big boots and the buckles and the oversized hat. Roll initiative. Just Lesstara at the moment. It'll be a D20 plus your Dex modifier.
12, 15.
Okay. You have the chance to act first. What are you going to do in this moment where you turn around and see this man with his rapier out and a slash through the back of your robe?
A slash through the back of my robe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna
Get pissed.
get pissed. I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna dodge and counter.
When you
Probably with...
Did he already? I think he already took a swipe at you, though.
Oh, you already took a swipe.
say, yeah,
Okay,
he has attacked you.
okay, so dodge.
Okay, so you're gonna like take a defensive action.
Yeah, I'm gonna take defensive action.
Okay, that'll give him disadvantage on any further attack rolls.
Okay.
Okay. When he goes, in the instant after that, everything goes black.
Perfect.
Like every source of light near you is just gone. Total black. Now,
But I can
Drümstij-
still see him, right?
no, you cannot. You cannot see anything.
Not
it's
even
like
with my dark vision.
Your dark vision is turned off. This is disturbing.
Damn it.
Blaze and Drümstij. What are your passive perception?
I think mine's also 12.
Mine's 12 as well.
Okay. You see this dome of blackness just pop up in the area that Lesstara had walked off into.
Oh, that's not
And
good.
then yeah.
I'm just gonna start running and say, Blaze, come on, we gotta go.
Go where? Are we going towards it? Are we going away from it? Where are we going?
Towards it.
Okay.
Yeah, bye. I'll see ya.
I mean,
You're on your
I
own.
don't
Lauren,
Towards it too.
you're in one of the nearby taverns right now. This is happening on the street.
I'm gonna stop just short of it. Can I do? I mean, obvious it's magic, but can I do detect magic to figure out a little bit more about it? Is that how that works?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Let me just double check a thing.
I know there's a spell that you can use to dispel it with light, but I don't think you have that.
No, I forgot my stuff changed.
Oh yeah, we did edit you a little bit. Okay. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic. This is definitely magic. And then next turn, you can use your action to figure out more about this type of magic. But
Okay.
right now, you can tell that this globe.
This is a magical thing.
Yeah, this globe of pure blackness is absolutely magical. Drümstij.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
So how big is the dome? Is it like huge, or is it just like big enough to engulf 2 people, like, or 3, or?
That's the question. I believe it's enough to fit several people.
Don't touch it yet.
Oh, fuck me. I really want to run right through it and just take whatever's in there out with me.
It's pretty big, about 60 feet across, but it's like a spherical dome.
Yo, is anyone else seeing this? No, I'm just... Fuck. I'm just gonna... I have to wait because I'm betting on Blaze to try and use some sort of dispelling.
Lesstara at the center of the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Bitch, do you have any spells?
I mean, I can't really see anything.
Yeah, but do you have any spells to get rid of the darkness? Do
Well,
some.
can I use this chromatic orb?
Chromatic orb is going to require you to see a target, and you
Ah.
can see nothing right.
Do some backflips.
Yeah, you do kind of remember, like the area you were in. So, there's open street to the one side. You were kind of walking along a sidewalk with building on one side, street on the other.
Okay. So, and how far away? You said this thing was like 60 feet?
You have no idea how large it is because you're inside it and can't see anything.
Okay.
Just run a direction. Pick a direction and run.
I'm gonna remember seeing a street off to the side, and then kind of turn in that direction and just full force run.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, bad time to roll a 1.
Huh?
Spoiler alert, bad time to roll a 1, he said.
Oh. I have a 13.
Okay. You remember which direction the open street is and move that direction. And then as you move, you step outside of this darkness effect, and all the light comes back on.
Clap
You look
on.
behind you,
Oh,
and you
thank
can
God.
see this just wall of black.
Can we see her from where we are on the?
Yes, you'll see her
Okay.
step out of the.
Hello.
What the hell is that?
I have no idea. There's this guy that came in with a dagger. Oh, about how tall was this guy?
It was a rapier.
Oh,
Common elf size, about the same size as you.
oh, okay.
Oh, we assumed you did this.
Why?
I
Because
made
you
no
guys pissed me
assumptions.
off?
Yes.
Can I try and figure out what it is now? Or what type of magic it is?
You can use your action to do that. Let me just double check this. So, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic and learn its school of magic. It is an evocation spell. Evocation magic is things that creates an instantaneous effect, most often, pulling an effect out of nothingness.
Okay.
That would include things like fireball, lightning bolt. Most of your big flashy damage dealing magic is evocation.
Okay.
Unless it involves acid, because that's conjuration for some reason.
Alright. That's weird. I wonder. So you said there was a man who attacked you? The star.
Yeah, there was this guy that attacked me, and I showed him my torn robe, and he just came out of nowhere.
You can probably make the
slice-
assumption that
slice
he.
in the back of her robe is a razor clean slice.
Do you have enemies?
Not that I'm aware of, besides you guys.
Oh, fuck yourself.
Lesstara, give me a history check.
Okay.
Not that I know of, except for you guys.
Except for you guys. Okay, so 14 plus.
Warren, you can re-enter the scene at any time.
14 plus 4. Oh, 18.
18. Okay.
Post it on Instagram.
The elf history lesson. At the dawn of the elven race, there was one type of elf.
Mhm.
And then people started to have ideas about what elves were. Elves started to have these ideas. And there was conflict over what it meant to be an elf. And Corellian, the head elf god, the king of all elves, has said that elves are this ever-changing, formless being. And his first wife had said, no, we are this physical thing that can interact with the world and do things. This led to violence and a divorce, and that wife took up the name Loth and became queen of the Dark Elves. There's been fighting and blood feud ever since. I will send you a link after the game with a history lesson.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, Drow and most elves, most Drow are bloodthirsty hunters of surface elves, but not all.
Well, this guy was clearly angry.
And out for blood.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do to piss off the elves?
Lesstara is an elf.
Oh.
I'm an elf.
What'd you do to piss off you?
What did I do to piss off me? I don't know.
Was it because you went bald?
Wow.
After about a minute, that globe of darkness fades, and the man who was inside it is gone.
Right, that's a little weird.
What a loser.
Alright, well, I'm gonna mosey out of the tavern, having not had much luck.
And I'm gonna turn
We all
and be like,
clearly
where
looked
were you?
distressed.
Yeah, it's like you missed everything.
Jeez.
What do you mean I missed everything? I was just looking for information.
Well, Star was attacked.
Ah. Well, that happens sometimes in the Docks District.
No. This was weird. This was another elf, apparently. And then there was a sudden dome of darkness. Not around Drümstij and I, just around Lesstara. So... weird.
I see. And do we know where he went?
No.
Nope.
But,
We can't, obviously, there's no way of seeing any way, like, can we use perception to take a look and see if there's any, like, path or trail?
Well, yeah. Now that the darkness is gone, you could search the area for clues or evidence, and then if you have the survival skill, you can make a roll for tracking.
Alright, I do not have survival.
I do not have survival either.
I do not either.
Have what? Survival? Nope.
Well,
I can't
we all
survive.
suck.
Oh, we're just a big bucket of suck.
But you can give an investigation check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make an investigation check. Let's just see what we can turn up. Maybe there'll be something.
Oh, yeah. 16.
I'm not going to make that roll because I have a -1.
Same, but
14.
I got a 17 on it, so I'm doing good.
I got 14.
Okay. You can find you find the spot where the attack happened. And on the ground there, you find like a single like footprint in the mud that's in that corner of the street. And it looks like somebody leapt away from there.
Strange. Likely him, but...
likely to a rooftop.
So, can I look around and see if I notice anything on any of the roofs, or... like...
No, there's nothing up there at this point. From what you can figure, when Lesstara saw him, he dropped the globe of darkness and vanished.
He was trying to stealthy kill this bitch.
Or just try to get out of there without being killed.
Well, if he dropped it once...
Drow are predominantly from the Underdark, the caverns and tunnels deep below Earth. So they are literally creatures of...
So, well, he seems like he's gone now, so I'm hoping he doesn't show up again. Just being realist here.
Next Mike.
What?
Oh.
What?
What?
Oh, your screen went dark for me for a second, Oliver.
Oh,
It was weird.
still here.
Okay.
I'm
Warren
getting a whole
doesn't.
bunch of little video problems tonight.
That's fine. It's okay.
Warren doesn't know this, but who did Yagra say was killed in the docks? Does anyone remember?
Kevin? What? Oh, it was... They were just random... I think it was like... Oh, it was, no, okay, yes, I know, I'm sorry. It was, elves and, like, half-elves, sailors, were killed in the docks.
Well, then, I mean, Warren doesn't know anything about that, but, they attacked Lesstara.
That's okay, I won't be sharing it with you anyways, because that's confidential information.
I'm just trying to... Warren doesn't know, but I'm trying to help you maybe connect some dots here.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, then that's probably connected.
That's connected, I appreciate it, but, you're not part of our,
You're not part of the powwow.
Well, that's good, because I don't have any... I don't know where to take it anyway, so it's up to you to track that.
I'm gonna nudge Drümstij and just give him a look.
What?
I look like, hey.
What do you want from me?
Really?
Save me.
No, not
Alright, well, I'm just going to shrug, and I'll say, I suppose Lesstara just needs to be more careful from now on.
With what? That dude came out of nowhere.
And that is apparently where he has vanished to.
I'm gonna take a second and mention Beta Blaze. Should we still keep this a secret, or what do you want to do? Do you trust these guys? Because I sure as hell don't.
I think we should keep it for a while longer, at least.
All right. And
So,
Okay, well, I mean, if no one has any other suggestions, then I'm just going to continue with my original investigation here.
Okay.
You guys can tag along, I guess.
Yeah, the rest of the evening is going to go by unattended. You search a couple more bars, but you don't find any, too much more information. You do pick up on... give me an additional investigation check.
who?
Let's see if I can do it.
Just Warren.
Oh,
4 plus 6, so 10.
Yeah, other than a series of dock worker murders, you don't hear about any other new business throughout the rest of the night.
Okay, well, I guess if we can't find anything else, we head back home, pay the kids.
okay. And I'm gonna nudge Blaze.
Look like the verse of babysitters going.
Basically, I'm gonna while I'm gonna let them walk ahead, and I'm gonna say, Blaze, come here for a second.
Yeah.
So, we gonna sneak out tonight?
I mean, I don't think we need to sneak out. We're not teenagers.
Oh, but Mom.
Yeah, no, let's head back out tonight. Just the both of us to try and come back.
Fair enough.
And again, Lesstara might be decent bait after that, but let's do a little bit on our own for the moment.
Yes. Agreed.
Kevin's like trying to use this bitch as bait.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I have no input.
Yeah, that Lesstara person, don't even know him.
When you guys return home, the three kids are in the tap room with a dead rat.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. Well, at least they killed it. I mean,
It was in the basement, and we killed it because that's what adventurers do when they find rats in basements.
We hear.
good
Ridley-
kid. Good.
Very upfront
All
with
right.
this statement.
Then we
He's
hear
extremely proud of himself.
we hear three
Yeah?
tiny little dings from.
Alright, well, you all did very well. Here's 10 silver pieces that you can divvy up between yourselves.
There's a bit
From
of
now
arguing
on,
over the stray silver piece.
From now on, however, you are banned from entering the lower dungeons of the tower.
Until
Wizard does a
further
lot of work
notice.
there. So she would prefer
They-
if you
they said
did
they
not
actually
make
found
your
it.
way down.
Basement. They did not go out through the into the sewer area.
Well, still, I think the whole. Let's just keep them out of the whole basement area because we need to seal that up. So, upper areas of the tower are a free reign for the kids.
On the list of guild contacts that you got from your buddy, drawing a blank on name for the moment,
We had it written down.
Broxley.
Yeah.
Broxley. There is a stonemason on there.
Does we have an estimate on how much that's going to cost?
No, but you've got a name to ask for. I wouldn't. You wouldn't expect breaking up a single door to be a high cost endeavor.
Right. Okay.
Now,
Well,
if
We
you
get
wanted to
an
install
actual door made.
If you wanted to store an actual door, that would require a carpenter and be a little bit more expensive.
yeah.
I'd rather
Okay,
have this
well-
sealed up and not doored up, because I don't need any more kids in my life.
3's enough.
Well,
Three's
I might look
company.
into that tomorrow then. But if we've got nothing else to do, then once we make sure that the kids are in their attic room, then I guess I'll turn into bed.
Okay. So the kids go up to their room. The last thing you hear from them is Squidly. What's a group fund? And
Group fund, oh my god.
Such kids.
yeah, they retire to their room in the attic. Warren goes to sleep at a reasonable hour. And then that leaves the three of you doing whatever you will.
Well, mayhap we should have a drink before we go to bed. I
I'm
certainly
good.
use
No,
one.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm gonna look at Drümstij and
The
go.
music's finally fading.
I'm gonna look at Drümstij and go. You want to go grab a drink or two?
Sure, let's go grab a drink.
Punk ass is leaving me alone.
Sorry, we're the cool kids. You're not part of our group.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay inside where I don't get attacked.
A chair gets thrown at you.
Okay.
I wouldn't put it past the house.
The house is kind of racist.
So are you gonna head off to the yawning portal, or are you going somewhere else?
We're gonna make it seem like we're going there, but then turn our way towards the docks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do another night patrol.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, this is our second? I thought this is our first night patrol.
Well, you were out early evening.
Oh,
And
okay.
to be fair, it takes about an hour to walk from the dock ward to the north ward. Hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna go see if we can just see anything for the moment.
Okay.
I think.
Give me a perception check.
Where the fuck's my D20? Right there.
14.
9.
Okay, Drümstij.
No, 10. Liar.
You notice when you look down one of the cross streets, about a block away, there's a gathering of city watchmen.
Let's stay back a little bit. Is that near the docks, or are they...
Yeah, in the dock ward.
Okay. Should we talk to them? Do you think we should stick back? What's the best plan of action here?
They're a couple of 100 feet away right now, so they barely acknowledge you're there.
No, I mean I was
Let's
talking to
start
Blaze.
heading that way. Like we're just meandering past for the moment, because I'm assuming something like that wouldn't be too suspicious.
Okay.
Let's start walking that way.
Okay, and as
We get slightly closer, we slow down
Yep.
a tiny bit.
and
So still like a casual stroll,
I'm
like
gonna
we're enjoying the night.
Sure.
out of nervousness, I'm just gonna like instinctively grab Blazing's hand and be like, "This is normal. This is normal. We're
This
good."
is normal. This is normal. All
Yeah.
right. We're gonna
We're
pretend
normal.
this is normal.
As you get closer, you can see a body on the street.
Can we tell anything about the body, other than that it's probably a dead body?
An elf woman.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
It's not me.
No. No,
I think we should stop and say something and be really surprised and go, oh no, what happened?
Be like, oh my
No,
goodness,
not
no.
that dramatic.
the City Watch haven't really acknowledged you at all. They're just kind of set up in a cordon around the area while a magistrate deals with inspecting the body.
Huh.
Can I use detect magic to see if there's any traces of magic left?
Yes, you can, and no, there wouldn't be.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I feel like I have a burning sensation inside me to say something, but I don't want to.
Alright, I'm gonna take the initiative here, and I'm gonna let go of Drümstij's hand. I'm gonna, like, walk up to one of the watchmen and be, like, very curious, and be like, oh, what happened here?
Murder.
Oh,
Oh.
do we know any ideas? That seems a bit strange. Though then again, I guess not for this area.
No, not so much.
Hmm.
Nothing good happens when there's blood on the streets. There's been too much of it lately.
From what I've heard, I can say the same. It's been a... We just got in town recently, a couple weeks back. And from what we've heard, things just haven't been going well.
He nods and doesn't want to add anything. He looks over at the magistrate and the other guards that are around. Yeah, we're doing this a bit too often.
Hmm. That's terrible. You guys have no sorts of leads?
I'm not part of the investigation. I'm just here for crowd control.
No, completely fair enough.
You should move along, not see here.
Oh, of course. Thank you for your time. And I'm gonna move back to Drümstij
Did you learn
and tell
anything?
him. Not much. Just that it's been happening for a while now. Information we already knew. It looks like somebody else besides the watch is investigating, according to what he said. which doesn't-
The magistrate would be like the inspector / judge kind of thing, whereas the watchmen are just in this case the muscle and manpower.
Yeah. I wonder if our detective friend know anything about it.
We have a few people to talk to, but notice, look at the body. It's an elf. That strike anything,
It's clearly part of whatever we're supposed to be figuring out.
You can see it was a single stab wound.
So
So we're
clearly connected.
We're going to call it a night at the end of this crime scene because we've made it to 9 o'clock already. And I had quite a bit of fun with this. The investigation seems to go well. There's intrigue among party members, which gives me much enjoyment. That's
yes.
drama I don't even need to create.
Yes.
So closing, me and Nick are going to be at PAX Unplugged this weekend. So should anyone actually watch our stream and find us there, that would be an amazingly unlikely coincidence.
But hey, we'll say hi and, give you a
And get a
half-hearted... Yeah, we'll give you a half-hearted handshake, so...
Until then, you can track me down on Twitter at EvilSalesAss. And, Nick, take it from there.
Yep, so like Kevin was saying, we're going to be at PAX Unplugged, so don't be afraid to come see us if you are there. Like you said, it's unlikely, but you can find me on Twitter at BlueAura94YT, and pretty much I'm going to be quiet until I'll be at that convention, so be prepared. And now I'm passing it on to Jess.
You can find me at, I think it's this corner. Yeah, okay, I have it at the other screen. You can find me at Sweet Nine Tails, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. Don't know why you follow me on Instagram. But I guess if you want to.
Do it.
I don't have much planned in the upcoming weeks, besides being stressed out with work and personal stuff. So maybe I'll stream on Twitch in the next couple days, week or so. We'll see.
Follow her
But
for
you
the
can always
stress.
find me here. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Follow
Not
for the
even
stress.
interesting stress. It's medical stress.
do it for the Vine. I mean,
Vine doesn't exist anymore. Alright, I'm gonna pass it to Skye.
All right. So, you can find me at Fizz. Oh yeah. You can find me at Fizzlewizzle on Twitter and Instagram. I'll be probably complaining a lot about my first move to my new apartment. It's gonna be a trip. All right. Oliver.
I will be here next week, and that's it.
Oliver ceases to exist at the end of the stream. If you want another dose of Oliver, you're gonna have to be here next week at Monday at 7 o'clock. Also, I forgot to mention it. Happy Cyber Monday to everyone. So
Oh,
go
yeah.
out there and find a new internet diddle partner.
there you go. There you go. And now we'll sign off now.
And hopefully we have Rachael back next Monday.
Indeed. She's out mountain climbing while you guys are investigating murder.
Yes, and good news too. I will have. Give me actually. Hold on. Let me take a look because I'm pretty sure I do have Monday off after the little vacation. No, I do not. Never mind. I will not be here next Monday.
Okay, so we're gonna be missing Drümstij next week. Okay.
We're always missing somebody. Can we have a full party here?
No, it's
That's
it's
why
illegal.
we have 5 players.
It's illegal. I'm sorry. All right. So we're signing off, guys. Until next time. We'll see you later.
All right, you
Peace
guys
out,
have a good
Rodrigo.
week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.